Last episode was weird. it had moments, right? And then it took some weird turns at multiple other moments, and then it had some more and took some more weird turns. Let's just get into the next one. Hopefully you enjoy. If you like it, all like and subscribe to the watch. Feel free to stick around for the discussion. Leave any comments with this been a series ago episode 10 of Alya.
いや、一旦アニメに逃避したら絶対勉強に戻らない。試験は明日だぞ。
Lock in, brother. Can't look bad.
頑張れ俺。せめて俺の評判のせいでアーレの足を引っ張らないくらいには。
That's exactly why you gotta lock in.
Oh.
Why is she calling you? Yeah, there's no studying getting done now. It's over.
別に用ってほどじゃ。
どうした？
Yes.
急に俺の声が聞きたくなっちゃったか？
ニュースよ。何の音？
Struck the heart.
だとサボっちゃうって言ってたでしょ。勉強大丈夫かなって思ったのよ。
いやー、どうもモチベが上がらんのですよ。むしろお前はこういう時どうやってモチベを維持するんだ？
維持するも何もモチベーションが切れたことがないからわからないわ。
マジかよ。
Yeah, that's insane to me. That's crazy.
モチベーションが上がらないなら一つ賭けをしない？
Okay. Gambling's always on my cards to keep me motivated.
学年30位以内だけど。
大きく出たわね。まあいいわ。もしその目標を達成できたら
Give him a surprise.
お願いを
I'm
聞い
in.
てあげるわ。
I'm in. Didn't even need to finish that.
何でもって言った？
良識の範囲内でよ。それでどう？
Okay, what if the things I think that are within reason you don't? Does it have to be mutual?
クゼくん？
あ、いや、今のは命令されたいとかそういうド M 的発想じゃないぞ。
Yes, you are. Please do that.
ヒントよ。
ロシア語で言われても。
知ってるわ。それじゃあそういうことでいいわね。
まあいいぜ。俺にこの提案をしたことを後悔させてやるぜ。
No, it'll be a great thing. She wants it. It's not negative.
スキル上がったよな。お兄さんは少し寂しいよ。
いつから私のお兄さんになったのよ。同い年でしょ。
お前の誕生日って11月7日だよな。
そうだけど、どうして知ってるの？
転入した時にクラスで話してなかったか？
You remember that?
俺、誕生日。
Oh, I like how she has that. It's almost like she's talking to somebody.
ホラー番組のせいで電話したなんて絶対言えないけど。
Okay.
何よ。誕生日教えてくれればお祝いくらいして。
I don't know our timeline though, so like I don't know if it's like end of April now and we just missed it, or if it's like October, you know? Like I have no idea.
何か予定あるのか？
いいえ、特には。
じゃあ途中まで一緒に帰らないか？終業式について話したいこともあるし。
いいわよ。
I have other plans.
おかしい。この前の電話以来、アーレがロシア語で出れてこない。
She's determined.
終業式の挨拶の話だった。
Huh.
そう。
This feels weird. The atmosphere. Oh.
いつもと態度違くない？
She's still locked in.
表には出してないつもりだったんだけど。
No, that's why you showed it.
実際ほとんど態度には出てなかったぞ。こりゃ気にするだろう。大事なパートナーなんだから。
She's so weak to all of your attacks.
だったらなんで？
ん？
誕生日。
Because
誕生日パーティーどうして呼んでた
I didn't have one.
誕生日パーティー？
That's what you're mad
開いて
about?
ないけど。どこ情報？
開いてないってそんなわけないでしょ。
ああ、もしかしてロシアでは誕生日にパーティーを開くのが一般的なのか？
ええ、日本では違うの？
少なくとも俺は小学生。
Yeah. I don't really be doing one. Sometimes you be going out and doing stuff, but like a party? Nah, not really.
ロシアではお誕生日を教えないってことは、あなたとは今年もう仲良くしませんって意思表示になる。
Does it? Really?
いや、まあそういうことにしときますかね。
ムカつく。
それじゃあまあお祝いしてもらおうかな。もう3ヶ月過ぎてるけど、お前とは今年も仲良くしたいし。
Yeah.
遅ればせながら俺の誕生日パーティーを開催するので、ぜひ来てくれたまえ。
And you're invited.
何それ。
Go through all this just for her.
暑いな。
First started sweating right away.
そうね。でも会長が夏服を半袖にしようとしてるんじゃなかったかしら。
Sounds like a great idea.
するにしても来年度からじゃないか。
Ah, that sucks.
すげえ、マジで街行く人が振り返る。
It's such a like weird classic in anime, like for everybody to be looking at like them. Usually it's because like the girl's so like pretty, but I feel like even when that happens, like IRL, that doesn't happen, you know? Like
そういう時はどうするんだ？
相手が諦めるまでひたすらロシア語でまくし立てるだけよ。
that's valid.
なるほど。
That makes a lot of sense.
てっきり毒舌と暴力で撃退してるの。
Yeah, yeah.
何か
He is just in Russian.
考えてるでしょう。
いや全然。たちの悪いナンパに引っかかってなくて何よりだなって。
あら、独占欲？まるで彼氏面ね。
Thought you were a big brother like a minute
デ
ago.
ートの最中は少なからず彼氏面したくなっちゃう。
what?
夜はお高い店なんだけど、ランチだったら手頃な値段でいろんな肉を食べられる。こ
Nice.
れは結構センスいいだろう。この
あのお店美味しいわよね。前に家族と来たことあるわ。確か鹿肉が美味しかったのよね。
そうなんだ。
It's not that big a deal. You're good.
それじゃあ終業式の流れをざっと説明しとくな。
ええ。
まず会長候補が選挙戦に挑む意気込みを語って、その後でそのパートナーがなんで自分が彼あるいは彼女
This is your big moment to shine, brother. This is a huge moment for you in your relationship. You could say some crazy things. I'm just saying.
に近いものがある。各ペアの挨拶が終わった後に、観客は応援したいと思ったペアにのみ拍手を送るんだ。
Oh.
それって全く拍手がもらえずに静まり返ると。
No, because we'll have at least one person in the crowd. Student council will be behind you.
俺らがユキと同じだけの拍手をもらえるとは思えない。だから目標は離されないようにすることだ。
That's fair. That's fair.
消極的。
そんな顔するなよ。そりゃ手段を選ばなければまだやりようはあるけどさ。
例えば
ユキと綾乃に精神的揺さぶりをかけるとか。でもそういうラフプレーはお前の主義に合わないだろ。
そうね。
向こうから仕掛けられれば話は別だが、あいつらだってそこまでのことはやってこんだろうよ。宮前じゃあるまいし。
I'm really curious about
どう
that.
いう谷山を貶めるような噂は沈静化したわけだが、同時に学生議会の結果もうやむやになったな。悪いな。もう少し他に手はあったかもしれん。
I think it was good.
結局私は何もしなかったし、何もできなかったのだもの。
We got what we needed though, right?
私にどうこう言う権利はない。
Yeah, she probably does feel bad about not being included.
私のために動いてくれて。
おう、気にすんな。
あら、何？恥ずかしがってるの？
うっせえ。
かわいい。
おい、こいつとうとう日本語
in
で言い始めたぞ。
in Japanese.
じゃあこれはお礼。
すんげえ調子乗ってんなこいつ。人が動揺したと思う。
All right, hit her with it. Hit her with it. Fuck her up.
なくなったの忘れたのか？どうも、うまかったよ。
さあ。
動揺しないだ。
She's locked in right now. You gotta have to bring out some crazy shit.
ありがとう。大切に使わせてもらうよ。
ええ、ぜひそうして。何？
いや、食器とか、それこそ恋人同士が。
Oh, she definitely got one.
あら、よくわかってるじゃない。もちろんペアで買ってるわよ。私の分はもう家で使ってるわ。
Dude, she is locked in right now. What the fuck is she?
なんかもう今日は全然勝てる気がしない。
Yeah. This is so different for her. That really hit her hard. That hit her. That phone call hit her so hard.
紅茶を入れるわ。お願い。綾乃ちゃんは座ってていいのよ。
This is my being.
どうしたの？
ああ、いや、なんでもない。それで会長、夏服の話っていうのは？
ああ、ここだけの話。夏休み明けには新しい制服を。
Oh my god.
ああ、この企画が通ったのは千咲の力が大きいんだけどな。
Great job, Chisaki. We're very proud of you.
強く交渉した結果だって。
Alright, alright.
なんて自然に二人の世界を作り出す。
In front of everybody.
ありがとうございます、マーシャさん。この前の催眠。
What is happening right now?
聞いてるのか。
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes that would make a lot of sense.
頑張ってね。
This is gonna be weird
片付けするわね。
because who comes for
すみ
him?
ません。
じゃあお願いするわね。
すみませんでした。あの催眠の件。
いいのよ。
I'd rather not talk
私が
about it.
始めたことだ。催眠術にかかっている間、久世君に何をしたのかし。
Some head pats, some motherly things.
ええ、頭をなでなでされました。
それだけ？
Yeah.
ええ、まあ。
What did you think you did? Oh, spilled the secrets?
その見た？
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of hard not to.
君のエッジ。
You did it.
つい見ちゃいました。マーシャさんでもこういうのはちゃんと起こるんだ。でも一向に怖くないというか、むしろ大変可愛い。
Yeah.
久世君、
はい。
ちゃんと反省してるのかしら？お仕置き。いい？女の子に恥ずかしい思いをさせちゃダメよ。
He didn't do anything. Yeah, just take the blame though. Fuck it. Let it happen.
お母さんが来ちゃったみたい。
You're what?
来てください。あとは俺が片付けときますから。
Also them too. I didn't even think about like their family. I was only thinking about what was gonna happen with his situation, if we're gonna have a run-in with the grandpa, or if the mom's gonna come, or what's gonna happen. Okay. Why is the lighting like that on her?
そうか。
やっと二人っきりになれたね。
それじゃあ俺もじいちゃん迎えに行くかな。いや、お前こそさらっと綾乃の存在を。
She doesn't count. She just lurks.
兄弟できるのは久しぶりじゃんか。
そういえばそうか。
まあ、お兄ちゃんはアーリャさん。
So what? I'm nothing to you anymore?
そんなことはない。そう。
くすんくすん、寂しかった。
そうかそうか、寂しかったのか。とりあえず机から降りような。
というわけで、
甘やかせ。いや、お前ちょっとどうなって。
すぐ甘やかせと言っているのだよ、マサチカ君。
わかりました。ほら、こっちこ。
Okay.
よし、やめよう。
嘘嘘、お兄ちゃんかっこいい。
と、じいちゃん来たわ。
So we're still in contact with him. Oh. Ah, he's all dripped out in the white.
おお、まさしか来たか。
なんで
Who the fuck is this guy?
かっこいいだろ。
そんなん着るのは柔道のナルシストが外国のマフィア。
Different grandpa, I guess. Alright.
ああ、そうか。これがないからか。ほれ、かっこいい。
He looks sick. Nah, you look great.
でも受けたんだろう。というか、よく持ってたな、そんなの。
今日のためになけなしの年金で買ったんだが。
ばあちゃんに怒られろ。
京太郎はやはり忙しいのか。
今
Uh,
年からイギリスの大使館勤務らしいから。
しいな。
he looks so out of place. So fucking out of
ありがとうございます。
Oh, the mom.
あ、クゼ
おーの奇跡やめんかいすまんがありゃこれうちのじいちゃんなんだけどちょっ
This is the one we get all the stories and everything from. Yeah.
お名前は？
だからマジでやめろ
あ、元気
Yeah.
おじいちゃんね。あなたがクゼくん？
あはいはじめまして
I've heard so
お母
much.
様でしょうか
あらあら、これはご丁寧に。はじめまして、アリサの母の九条明美です。クゼくんのことは娘からもよく聞いてます。
あ悪い話でなければいい
Oh, only good things.
とっても楽しそうに話してますよ。
This is how these things go, you know? Where did he go? Oh, okay.
わしの孫にならんか。
おいこら
どうかね。うちの正親の嫁になる気は。
He doesn't even get a say. You have to join the family.
で、どうだ正親。
Yeah,
黙れ
it's cool.
それで
I just want to be the one who
ク
says
ゼ
it.
くんのお嫁さんになるの？お母さん黙って。
So stupid.
のことなんだが。
その話引っ張らないでいいコロ
Can we please? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Hasn't seen her in a long while, huh? Yeah. Still looks the same.
おお。ユミさん久しぶりだな。
お久しぶりです。お父さん。
Ah, yes, our favorite family troubles. Relationship issues with those within your family is always a complicated one to come through, and especially those that you haven't seen in a long time, and then coming face to face with them for the first time, especially after not being able to maybe be in contact or see them or anything, for that matter, can definitely be a lot on the emotions, whether you have immediate anger towards them, towards yourself, whether it's whatever the scenario realistically is here and whatever it's going to be and how that's going to be approached in the next episode will be rather interesting. But I think having such fun dynamics with the grandpa and everybody too definitely helps clear that up a little bit and make it a little bit more I guess like easy on us to end things off and end things on a bit more of a positive and happy note. It's also nice to note that we definitely get to see why Yuki's the way that she is. You know, with the grandpa being the way that he is. So that makes plenty of sense. And it's also nice to know that he was the one who was showing all these stories and stuff before, which is why he ends up knowing Russian and taking an interest in it. And it's because of his love for, you know, the Russian people in general and the women, which is always rather intriguing too. So there's that. Listen, I get him. I get him completely. You know, I see it. But at the same time, is definitely an interesting character, very much like Yuki is today, which is, I think, really funny. Can't stay focused, gotta study, gotta put in the work for exams. I do like how he understands, too, that if he doesn't put in the effort, if he slacks off and things go bad, it might look bad on Alya's part, which I think makes plenty of sense. It makes plenty of sense to me. Because I'd probably be in the same situation, you know, if I had somebody who could look bad through a performance based, you know, on my own, I'd try as hard as I could. But at the same time, it is hard to stay motivated, and especially when you have something else coming up, you know, this thing's going to be airing, I'm going to miss it. But then if I do that, I'm going to be excited about it, or I'm going to like want to do whatever. And it's not like, let me get this out of the way and then go study afterwards or something. Like, that's not going to happen. So you have to understand, I got to lock in and get this done now. And then I can reward myself afterwards by doing whatever else must be done. Getting the Alya phone call is really funny to me. I really like it, and especially how they drop it at the end, you thinking that it's literally she just wants to talk to him and actually just have this kind of moment together and has been like thinking of him, you know, instead it's just her being kind of afraid. I think it's hilarious regardless, and I think it made for a really fun and good conversation overall between them, showing some little cute moments, being a little weird of him calling her or saying that he's like the big brother to her. That would be an immediate turn off if if I was her, but I'm not, so is what it is. She seemed to just kind of bypass it. The birthday thing, him kind of remembering exactly when she was born, also getting the reward for trying extremely hard. I cannot skip over that. But yeah, the birthdays, yours is in November, isn't it? And actually taking note and remembering from when this person spoke before, showing that you didn't just get completely like captivated by the way that they look, but you actually took the time and effort to like pay attention to them and the words and the things that they were saying, I think is rather important. And it showcases another quality skill. I think it's the cutest thing how she just props this up. And I don't know if it's intentional in like the sense that she's speaking to this, so it feels like she's talking to somebody else and actually like making eye contact and everything with them while doing it, or if it literally was just set up like this to begin with. But I think it's adorable regardless. And yeah, very upset, being destroyed basically that she wasn't invited to this party that he had to celebrate his birthday, when that just didn't occur at all. That wasn't the case. It also didn't want to let her know because it's not that big a deal, right? It's not something that you willingly want like other people to know, because why? Like who the fuck cares, right? It doesn't matter, especially like when you're younger, actually even when you're older too, because when you're older it's usually just, well, it's another year, it's whatever. But even when you're younger too, if you're not going to celebrate it and you're not going to do anything and it's just another day basically, and he's also in a position where he's not that close seemingly to a lot of his family and stuff, so it's not like he looks forward to it, because he's gonna receive something or like something's gonna happen and he spends time with them or whatever it is. It really gets nothing. It's just kind of another day for him. So why, he's never really been excited for it, and he's not going to be now instead. But her being completely destroyed by that is hilarious to me. You want to go out afterwards? She tries to keep this front, which is like easy to see through because it's not how she usually acts in the slightest. She's like, oh, I thought I made sure you weren't going to realize it. You're my partner. Yeah, well, if that's the case, why the fuck was I not invited? Well, clearly it's a bigger thing in Russia overall. I don't know if that's the case or if it's just her thinking it's just a bigger deal or whatever it is. Regardless, she definitely feels bad and she really wants to spend time and celebrate this with him, and feels very destroyed that that was what ended up happening. I'll be throwing a belated birthday bash to only us two. Let's go. And she was on one this entire time. She was locked the fuck in. She knew exactly what she needed to say. She knew exactly what she needed to do to get on him. She knew how to make him feel uncomfortable at every single possible moment and not falter at all, which I think is great because usually she's the one who falls apart completely in these scenarios. So I love it. A date, right. That's the only time that we ended up getting her a little bit. Nothing too crazy. We ended up stopping in here. Oh yeah, I've been here before. We explained how things kind of go out, what the plan is going forward, how we're going to approach all that. All that'll come up in the next couple episodes anyways, and how we ended up doing things to end up helping out so that the other girl whose name I can't remember right now ends up getting a little bit cleared by us spreading that rumor and everything. Really sweet of him overall. Here's to the birthday. Literally everything, the sharing and utilizing the same exact fork here, the giving of the gift and being like, yeah, I got a second one and I have it at home. You know exactly what that means. Just doing everything that she could. It's so extra. It's hilarious to me though. She killed it completely. It was great. Oh yeah, we have parent-teacher meetings. Just throw that on us, sure. Fucking insane. You sit back and relax, Diana, huh? That's her. That's it. That's her being, and you took her purpose from her. We got approval of the uniforms. Clearly some good work by everybody being done here. Oh yeah, she must be acting a little weird and having this conversation with her and apologizing for it. Having her be the one who's completely thrown off. And Alya actually having nothing, like she hasn't said anything or thought anything of it up to this point, I think is awesome. Like, it's just so weird because she's the one that you'd expect to be bothered by it and not Masha instead, which was funny. This is all you did? All you did was pat my hat and do this? Did you see? Well, yeah, I mean, you took everything off. What was I supposed to do? How the fuck was I going to avoid that? And yeah, he's right. She's not scary at all. She's absolutely adorable. Look at her. And even just like the way, it's her tone of voice, it's the way that she like approaches everything. She's just the sweetest. So you literally can't possibly look at her and get like think that she's like angry or feel any sort of fear or whatever. Looks like mom's here. Got some shit to do. Yuki having just the shading and the lighting and everything coming off of here is fucking insane. Finally, just us. Why? Please give me attention. I love her. Yuki's still best girl. She'll never be dethroned. She's so great. I want you to spoil me. Nope, this is terrible. No, it was so cool. The grandpa is insane. He gives off such Yuki energy, which is great. He's hilarious. I love him. I love suited up and everything just for this. Trying so hard, taking the interest completely in her. Please join the family. Please, what is your name? The mom gives off the proper energy, I think, as well. Please, please join our family. Oh, that massage guy. I've heard so much about him, right? Yeah. That's what always happens, especially when you're younger. I feel like that's like a big thing that I was always like afraid of. Like maybe I would talk about somebody, even if it was just like one of the boys, right? And maybe like because I would tell my mom like a lot, especially when I was younger. I would just tell her like basically everything. So it was like she meets somebody for the first time and she would like I would like be afraid that she would make note that she's aware of something that like I would think that they would think would be weird if they knew that I was telling her, if that if that makes sense. That came out a little weird. But yeah, like they might think it's weird if they know that I was telling somebody else about this, right? Like, and I was always so cautious of that, like so afraid that she would like bring note to that. I don't know why, but I guess the same thing even happens, especially here. Like, right, there's this girl that you're really interested in, or in her situation, there's this guy you're really interested in. And I can't stop raving about him and talking about him. And then you bring attention that I've heard about things. It's like, I don't want you to know that. Like, why would you tell him that? Why would you ruin anything that we can kind of do here? So please, can we talk about her? No, we cannot. And we unfortunately come face to face here. And immediately his reaction is just not the greatest. Luckily, we get some stepping in and diffusal almost of the situation with the grandpa actually stepping up, which I think is really good. But it's a little, you got to feel bad for the guy at the end of the day. Like, I don't know his whole situation. I don't think it's been fully explained. And if it has, I forgot and I apologize. But overall made the decision to kind of switch up and kind of go with his dad as opposed to staying with the mom, which also I'm assuming is due to the mom being in the position where she's in, where it seemingly seems like she's a little powerless when it comes to like being around her dad and everything. So his own feelings and stuff towards the family. I know he like feels bad because of what happened and what Yuki probably had to go through with him kind of up and leaving and not staying with her. But at the same time, how does he feel towards the mom? I don't really know. And I'm interested to see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed though. If you liked it all, like and subscribe to me. Feel free to check out the videos and channel in the comments of this particular series. I'm very excited to get into another one. And hopefully I will see you guys there for episode 11. I think we should be on very close towards the end here. You guys have a good one. Peace.